Hello, beautiful people. My name is Queenie, and welcome to my very first live stream on this channel. If this is your first time seeing my live stream, hearing my voice, I'm the Gist Girl, the Real Talk Queen, and your favorite, future favorites when it comes to deep, relatable conversations about real life, real struggles, real wins, and the loud truth people don't always say out loud. This space right here is not just for gossip today, it's not for vibe, it's for those who have been clapped for too late, those who have been overlooked for too long, and those who are still in the middle of becoming. I started this channel because I got tired of the fakeness online. Everybody's showing the glow up, but nobody's talking about the grind. So this platform is for us, for the people who are still rising, still figuring it out, and still showing up. So if you are here tonight, you are not just watching a live, you are stepping into a realer kind of conversation. Now that met, let's dive in because tonight's topic is personal and heavy and necessary. Why do people only clap when you are winning already? Let's unpack it together. Welcome to today's live, and let me just start by asking you this. Have you ever felt invisible until you started achieving something? Have you ever noticed how people suddenly start clapping? Not when you were struggling, not when you were building, but only when you started winning. Today we are going deeper than gist. This isn't shade, this is truth. We are talking about why people only clap when you are already on top. And if this message hits you, then stay with me because this is for you. The uncomfortable truth. That's the first thing. So let's be honest. People celebrate outcomes, not the process. They don't see the sleepless nights. They celebrate outcome, not the process. You understand? And you know, they don't see your sleepless nights, and this is very annoying and painful because after all the grinds, the tears, the wet pillows for a very long time, you know, after getting to make everything, achieve everything you've wanted, that's when they'll come together and say, hey, he's my friend, she's my friend. They start getting closer to you just to get a tag of that name that you've built for so long, of that name that you've built with wet pillows, tears, midnight, morning, afternoon. So I don't know. People need to do right. People don't do right by doing all these things, and it's hard for those I'm trying to rise, not showing concern about their hard work, but showing concern only when they make it, when they start to when they get to the top. And you know what? You see, this kind of people, they don't see the battles you fight in silence, they only see the results. And that's what they applaud, honestly. They don't see the battles, the, the stress, the problems you go through, the insults of which you've taken from people that ought to help you to get to the kind of position you want in life. You know, the backlash from people, they actually don't see all these things. They only come for the celebration. Everyone wants celebration. They want them to be tagged with a name that is already there. Wow. So most people are actually drawn to success, not struggle. It's not because it's not even because some of them meet you, it's because clapping for someone who is still climbing doesn't make them feel anything. So it doesn't make them feel anything like they are clapping for winners. It makes them feel great. They feel like, hey, yes, I belong. People are so funny. So they feel like, yes, they belong to this person. You understand? They want to show up. Mm. They want to show up. They want to be with you. They want people to call their name with your name, the name you built in silence, in pain, in struggles. Wow. So so let's classify the clappers. Clappers. So let me break it down for you. So the clappers, among the clappers, we have the silent watchers. The silent watchers, in fact, they stalk your social medias, most especially WhatsApp. They can stalk your social media, they can stalk anything. In fact, they will even come, they are going to open social media accounts that, a name that you don't even know them, so you cannot quickly detect who is checking your page. So they want to know how far you've come. Hey, human beings. So they want to know how far you've come. So they are the silent watchers. They are watching you, but you just feel people are not watching. They're actually watching. I don't know why people are so concerned about. They're so concerned about your life. They are not really concerned about themselves. They are so concerned about other people's life, which is very bad. These people, you are not concerned about them when they don't have anything. You start, you know, you don't get concerned. You don't even check on them. You don't know the emotional trauma, the pain, the things they are going through at those times. You just, start grabbing your phone, start asking about them quietly, silently, wanting to know if they've achieved something. Ha, human beings. So these are the people who knew you were grinding. They know you're actually doing it. They know you are grinding. They know they watched and stayed quietly, but they never offered clap. They never offered you help. They don't even offer you clap for, for standing up during the struggles. So they don't offer help, but now they are suddenly in your DMs, most especially when you become a celebrity, you are everywhere and your name is just everywhere. They want to be around you. And also, we also have the fake cheerleaders. The fake cheerleaders, the one who pretend they always believe in you, but behind you, they have a lot to say bad about you. They have a lot to say bad about you. They'll be like, "Oh, what is she doing? What is he doing? He did not have money. He did not have this." And when they see you, they'll still be the person to come to you and say, "Hey, don't worry, everything will be fine, okay? Don't just calm." Human beings. So they'll still be the one to say, "Don't worry, just calm down. Everything will be okay. Hmm? Don't worry." And they'll say all these things, but even they have that tendency to help you, but they won't. They don't do it. They don't. They are the fake cheerleaders. They are so fake, very, very fake. It's not like they even like you. They don't like you. They never supported. They're in that position to support, but they don't. They just keep giving you motivations. They keep giving you motivations. They keep telling you, "Oh, don't worry. Oh, everything will be okay." But because you are trending now, they want to come close to you just because you are trending. You understand? So this is how people can they can make you go crazy about life. So also we have the real ones. We have the real ones. The real ones are there. They are red precious. They clap when you had nothing. They are those ones are also there, but they are very rare. Before you can find those type of people, before you can find those type of people, oh goodness, I don't know. The real ones, they encourage you when you want to quit, and even if they're not rendering too much of help, they help you, you know, in the way they can. So you get, so they help you in a way they can. So if you have just one of the real ones, among all these bullshit people, if you have just one, then protect that kind of person. Protect that one person who is real, because there is no way your intuition is going to tell you this is a real person. You understand? Your intuition is going to tell you this person is real or not. So, and it's hot so very much. It's really hot. When you are in that journey, it's really hot. Going through that journey alone. And and wait, let me just say something. This is more reason why most people who are rich today, you see them, they find it very difficult to bring out the money they've worked hard for to give people. Yes, because it's just it's just as if you are in like army cantonments. You went through trainings and everything, all the pains that you've gone through. mm, you know when you get out, you remember the pain, you remember all the trainings, and that kind of training and pain, you start using it on civilians, or stubborn or wicked civilians. That's exactly how it is. Life trained you to a particular extent whereby even when you get that money, mm, to bring it out. So this is why I don't even blame some. You understand? So we walk on our lane of success. It's only when you make it, they applaud you. So why it's hot so much? It's hot because you want people to believe in your becoming, not your rival. You really want it so much. You wanted love in your seed phase, not just harvest. You know, you thought being genuine meant people will stay, but silence was louder. Hi, it was louder. And the major reason why people clap at the finish line. See, let's list it. One reason, insecurity. Insecurity, your growth reminds them of their stagnation. Exactly. So, they don't know how far you can go ahead of them. So when they don't clap for you, the reason why they don't clap for you, because they are some people are so scared that when they render that help, you are going to climb up, you are going to double speed more than them. So this is one of those reasons why people don't render help or they clap. So they can't clap for you early because they haven't moved. Some people haven't moved. Mentality also matters. Mentality. Most people only support what's already accepted by the crowd. And this, in fact, this one is just everywhere. This one is everywhere. When you see rich people, they only help the rich ones. Honestly, they only help the rich ones. The rich people, they only help the rich ones. They only help the rich. It takes only the grace of God. It takes only the grace of God for a rich person to help someone who is just growing in life. So, you know, like I said, most people only support what's already accepted by the crowd. So if no one else claps, they don't want to stand out. That's just it. So cloud culture, they support you only if you give them social benefits. This kind of people also, they are also here. You know, they only help you when they get benefit from you, even while rising. When you know, when they get benefits only. For instance, this also speak to men. For instance, a lady still grinding, she wanted to go to school, and probably she didn't have anyone to stand for her. And a man promised her, oh, don't worry, I'm going to do this for you, I'm going to do that for you. Eventually, he took advantage of her, you know, just in the name of, oh, I'm going to help you. You understand? So all this kind of people, they only want benefits. They want benefits before they can help you. So those ones are also there. So we also have fear of being wrong. They are scared to believe in someone who might fail. So some people now, to help, to be like, hey, if I help this person like this, all my help, hope everything will not go into blank. And which is true. Because, okay, let's say someone wants to start a business, you want to help someone to start a business, and the person, you know you ask, okay, when you get this money, what are you going to use this money to do? The person starts saying, you know gibberish and everything. Just be like, hey, I'm not sure I'm going to help this person, because you feel if you help them in the long run, it's not going to bring anything. So more reason why some people, get scared to help, because they believe someone who they want to help might fail in the long run. So they wait until you succeed. Oh my goodness. Who is go- Someone is going to try that with me. Don't worry, I will not look at your side. I will not. So that's that about that. Then that's when they will not act like they always knew you. So what do you do? So let's make this practical. Focus on your parts. Just focus on your parts. Focus on your parts, not their applause. You know what you want. You know what you can become. You are the only one who see your own vision, your dream. You understand? You are the only one who see your future. You know where you are heading to. So don't wait for the applause. Claps don't pay bills, results do. So stop expecting early validation. If it comes, be grateful. If it doesn't, so be it, and keep going. So document your journey for yourself. So that's document your journey for yourself. When they keep showing up late, you have the receipts. Document your journey for yourself. Document it for yourself. So when they start showing up, you will have that receipt to show, like, you were here when I was nothing. This is what you do. You did this to me. You did that to me. So they can feel ashamed of themselves, like, oh, I've truly eaten a whole lot of big bone that choke me. So that's just that about that. And also appreciate the real ones loudly. Don't ignore the few who clapped when you had dust in your hands. When you were struggling, when you had nothing, those who were there for you, don't need to forget them. Don't ever forget those who stood by your side when you had nothing. Don't ever forget them, and don't leave them. So, you know and note this: build silently. Build silently. Don't announce whatever you are doing to people. There are people with bad energy, so they won't stop your journey with your bad negative energy. So, The best is to build silently, drop loudly, let the work speak, let the success echo, let them know, like, you've actually arrived. You understand? So, this is what we have for today's life. So, um, I speak to everyone directly, which I know everyone have their own take about of our topic for today. So if you're watching this right now and you are building something quietly, feeling overlooked, tired of pushing with no recognition, let me remind you, the world only claps when you've crossed the finish line. But what they forget is that you were already victorious with the moment you didn't quit. Hmm? So don't stop, build in silence, blow in power, because one day soon the same people who ignored you will screenshot your success and say, I knew you. So if this message actually spoke to you, no, keep building in the chat, like, comment, and share this with someone who is on the verge of giving up. And remember, not everyone claps when you are rising, but when you rise anyway, your success becomes the loudest applaud. Thank you so much. Have a lovely night. Take care, everyone. We'll also come here tomorrow um, for more topics like this. So, have a good night. Bye.